Well, Ange, what's your understanding of where the Socceroos coaching position is at the moment?
Same as you. I guess the position's vacant, and the governing body will understand, make a decision on it in the next short period.
Is it something you're going to put your hand up for, Ange?
Oh, look, I don't think well, my personal opinion anyway, I don't think it's a position you should really lobby for. You know, the powers that be find it in their wisdom to have a look at me and offer me a position or have a chat to me. It would be a great honour.
What's the gut telling you though, Ange? You've obviously got the fire to do it.
My gut's telling me they've got a game tomorrow night that I'm desperate to win, to be honest. That's what my gut's telling me, and that's what my head's telling me. That's totally where my focus is right now. I know there's obviously a lot of interest around the Socceroo position, but I've got a massive responsibility here to make sure we play well and win tomorrow night.
Can you acknowledge though that the position is a bit of a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity?
I don't know, that's your call on it. I mean, who knows? I don't really think about things in those terms. As I said, it's if it comes my way, and as I said, I'm considered for the position, and it would be a great honour, no doubt about it.
Have you had any contact with the FFA at all?
No, I've had no formal contact. As far as I'm aware, I think the club may have had some contact from FFA, but and it's safe to say that everyone's aware that there's some A-League games this weekend, and I guess for all of us, there's some real focus there initially anyway.
Is it a position, do you think, that you could do the Victory job and the Socceroos job until the end of the season? Is there any way you could juggle it, potentially?
Look, I think I'm already on record saying that, anyway, for myself anyway, I tend to throw myself into what I do, and it's both enormous jobs, and I don't think you should, take shortcuts or half measures of either job.
So you haven't thought about the possibility that tomorrow night might be your last game as Victory coach?
There's always that possibility, because the board might say that I'm not doing a good job, and that's how you coach. Every game could potentially be your last game. So, but no, my sole focus, as I said, has been to get a result tomorrow night and then play well. We were a bit disappointed with the way we went last week, so it's important we bounce back.
Hypotheticals, of course, but if you were thrown the opportunity, how exciting would that be?
Again, that's a massive hypothetical, and I reckon as I've said many times, I have a real limited brain capacity that tends to focus on one thing and one thing alone. I might be unusual in that respect, but I'm not one to be dreaming or wondering about what might happen. I've already said it would be a massive honour, but as where I sit right now, I'm coaching the Melbourne Victory and really looking forward to tomorrow night's game.
Ange, on last Saturday's game, it was a weird game. The first half had a lot of promise, and then it really fell away in the second half. Was that fatigue, or did they just really shut the game down?
Oh, look, as I said after the game, it was a pretty frustrating night. There didn't seem to be a lot of flow, and I guess we were major contributors to that. We couldn't break them down, and probably. I think a couple of people know. I think Lynchy said it looked like we both had 5 months off, and I think it's probably about right. So hopefully that gets rectified. Like I said, we were disappointed, and but that's not unusual for us. We're usually disappointed because we want to be better all the time. So that's our focus, and certainly there was still enough good stuff there. I thought our general football, our play was really good. We just lacked a real cutting edge, and with something we need to fix.
How's Mike Milligan looking?
Yeah, good. He's trained fully this week. He was a bit tentative earlier in the week. Pleased that we got him back on Saturday. I think if he had stayed, he wouldn't have played anyway on against Canada, and in terms of rehab, would have put us back 3 or 4 days again. So he definitely wouldn't have been a show for Friday. So the fact we got him back early has meant he's had 48 hours of really good rehab, and then some light training, and in the last 2 sessions he's done fully, and he feels pretty good.
Think it's a good chance to start?
Yeah, he'll start, as we said, he'll start.
Contreras, we think,
Yeah, look, I guess Pablo's had an introduction into the A-League, and I guess as coaches, we it's generally people who observe the game looking for consistency. I hope there isn't consistency in this one. I wouldn't want to see other players missing games, good players for that. I think even if the referee had seen it, we probably would have given him a yellow card. The fact that he's going to miss 2 games for it is, like I said, disappointing. Like I said, to me, we want our best players out there every week, unless they do something that's really serious. And it was clumsy at best, but I thought to miss 2 weeks is disappointing, but he's learned a lesson as well now, and he's apologised for his actions, and I think he's got a clearer understanding of kind of the way we look at the game here.
Is he going to have to adjust his style? Because I imagine they don't have match reviews panelling panels in Greece and Chile and these places.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, it's not like he's gone around trying to assassinate people his whole career. He's a pretty smart cookie. Like I said, I mean, if you actually look at it, he's tried to block a run. He's got about it clumsily. Like I said, I'd be very surprised even if the referee had seen it if he didn't give him a yellow card for it. So
even though he's only played one game, Ange, how big a loss is part?
Just in terms of getting some continuity, because again that was his first game, and he's got to understand the way we play and the style of game here. But he looked really comfortable, which we expected, and. Like I said, early in the season, you're looking for a little bit of continuity and a little bit of cohesion, and it kind of disrupts. But at the same time, the reason we brought him in was we felt we were really light in that area, and it's great that Nagansel can step in because, if we hadn't signed Pablo and lose a centre half, again, we'd struggle like we did last year. But we've worked hard to improve the depth of our squad, and I think that gets proven because Nagansel's, we've got massive raps on him, and he'll step in and he'll do well.
Is Rashid going to miss out for?
As we start,
And will they be the only two changes? Do you think?
Yeah, Costa Barbarouses is flying as we speak, but he gets into Adelaide Friday morning, tomorrow morning, and we'll assess him. But more than likely he'll be on the bench as well. So he played 90 minutes, I think, against Trinidad yesterday. So he'll come into the squad as well, provided he's fit, but that'll be the only change.
Adelaide had a decent win, a bizarre game of cards, red and yellow. That practice game you played against them, is there much that you can take out of that, or should we just forget that?
Look, I guess, no, I don't think a great deal. I mean, both teams are in sort of preparation stage. The actual 11s will be a lot different. They were good last week, and they got a good win at home. And the one thing about it, Adelaide Melbourne victory games are always crackers. We didn't do well there last year. We had 2 horrendous games down there. We got beaten up in one and totally outplayed in the other. So it'll be a good test for us to go down there, packed house, and it's fantastic. As I keep saying, that's the beauty of this football club, that every week we've got a massive game, and there's no game that you can't build yourself up for. It's another big one for us and our supporters.
And FFA are a responsibility to the A-League as well as the Socceroos. Should they be worried about weakening clubs or the league itself by taking a coach away from a team to do the Socceroos job?
No, I think probably opposite. I'm quite pleased that we feel it's healthy enough that we can look at our A-League, and I hope the next time the job comes up, we've got 10 Aussie coaches who, people deem worthy of being a coach of our national team. I mean, if you look at the way some other countries struggle to get, homegrown coaches to coach their national team, I think it's a healthy thing. And I've got no doubt as the league keeps growing that there's more and more, young aspiring coaches or coaches who deserve a spot. We've got to remember they're pretty cherished positions, the A-League coaching position. There's only 10 of them going around, and I'm sure that as the game grows, we'll have more than 10 able coaches to take it. So, as I said, I don't think it's a weakening. I think if anything, over time, hopefully, it's something that increases. And as I said, next time this position's available, we've got quite a few Australian coaches to choose from.